Hey everyone, thank you very much for joining in. Thank you for suggestions. Thank you for the comments and subscribing. We're going to be checking out Ren 7 Sins. So let's go. Oh, this is Welsh. Nice. If anybody knows what he said right there, please let me know. I don't know. The only reason I know it's Welsh is because I read a little bit more about Ren, so I assume this is Welsh. So if I'm wrong, I apologize. Oh.
Broken on the kitchen floor. I clawed at the laminate, pain wandered my body, an uninvited guest, bones of a home where the devil could rest. I cursed the gods, cursed my messiah, cursed my maker. I cursed all of creation. There I lay, feeble and thin. Sick boy, 7 mice. Have you ever felt pain? Stomach wrenching, unrelenting. Tell me, have you ever felt pain? Condescending, muscles clenching. Tell me, have you ever felt emerges from the pavement cracks. I write my eulogy with broken glass. Eternal parallax.
Pain
the author, I accept this. Pain the teacher, bruised apprentice. Pain was this thing, pain will come. Pain the mother, I'm the son. Pain that splits you, and too many hits you. The dark and the light, will converge to one. Pain that twists you, the heavens dismiss you. The Father, the Ghost, and the Holy Son. Body bagging me. Zip it up quick, get their things on B. I search for peace in the belly of a beast. Sick boy, onomatopoeia. I'm in the fever, following the leader. Wanna be me, huh? Grass isn't greener. White lies, he's your dynamite dealer. Dine at the table of the coroner, E-top for 13 years and I've been feeling so stark. Lucky number 13, just my luck. Empires tumble, rubble and dust. The universe shrinks and the planets combust. In God we trust. God tied a noose to his neck and he walked to the edge and he jumped. Angels wept, I bear witness. Watching the whole thing unfold from my bed. A bed where I never depressed. A bed where I'm always depressed. A bed with the human oppressed. A bed for a tomb of a slab. A bed in the room that's a room for this mess. Sick boy bitten by a tick boy. Tell me how it feels to be buried while you breathe. Stones and sticks boy. Pain is a gift boy. Hard to make a stand when you crawl on your knees and I kneel. I kneel at the altar of my own disease and I beg. I beg this guy for mercy never came. I 50, 30, 33 and hurting, cursing. Jesus died at 33 and still my sins are lurking. Gears are turning, future stays uncertain. Surgeon incision, murder ambition. The unknown preserves a religion. Denounced the gods when my body went missing. Back then, the pain spray ricochet like a Mac 10. Lead hit the bed that was trapped in. Red wings, seraphim out of God's grace. Cried tears from heaven like Clapton. Stick pins in the voodoo Hendrix. Thick skin, stay humble Kendrick. Stay skeptic, the biometrics. Bloodstain, crime scene, forensic. Lights on, lights out. Fade into the background. So down. Running from the silhouette of self-doubt. By now. Really should have figured this shit out. Lights on, lights out. Smack down. Let it be. Quote John Lennon. Click clack, John got shot for attention. I tell you about the good of intentions. Spitting a storm of aggression. Prophets get dropped, imagining heaven. Luther, man, or dead. Just 6-6 followed by 6 and 7. Build them, praise them, bury them dead. I was born to be half a man with half a chance. My heart isn't half righteous, half is down, and half a gram. Hard those troubles and thoughts stay darker than a Wu-Kai master plan. Sharper than Glass Shard, Splinter and Cinnamon. Irony could kill a man. He makes money when the music lands. Expand, pay me my cheese, rain down Parmesan. Followed by 7 whole sins for a self-made Armageddon. Sin 1, pride makes a man kill a man for his ego to survive. Sin 2, lust makes the grass look greener, crucifies trust. Sin 3, gluttony, humans consume planet Earth, gets a frontal lobotomy. 4, sloth, rinse and repeat, reruns, repeat, time lost. Sin 5, envy, that's when one man's win is another man's frenzy. Sin 6, wrath, rage, vengeance, killers, psychopath. Sin 7, greed. Greed grants a seed that will destroy us all if we succumb to greed. If we take what we need and take more than we need, then our oceans will bleed. Still we feed and we sleep and repeat, and we exile the shepherds and follow the sheep. We inherit the meat. We inherit this world that we bruise and we beat. We inherit this vanity, circles of creeds. Inherit the liars, the murderous thieves. One sin for every one day of the week.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Holy, packed with a lot of details, macaroni, Batman. Okay, well, I gotta watch this again because there's a lot there. Um, well, okay, sorry. All right. R.I.P. Ren. I have a question. Is this when he was sick the most? Is this when it was hitting him the hardest? And then, um, because I feel like this song is. I haven't listened to the rest yet, but I feel like so far what I've listened to, this is the one where it hit them the hardest. So let me know. Oh, that violin. It matches so well.
I lay broken on the kitchen floor. I clawed at the laminate. Pain wandered my body. An uninvited guest. Bones of a home where the devil could rest.
Pain wanted my body, uninvited guest. Pain is uninvited guest. We don't want it, and he didn't want it, and so he was, I mean, laying down, broken on the laminate floor, trying to. And he talks about later on. It seems like, and I'll get to those. Barely crying on his knees, just trying to get better, trying to survive, trying to push through. But everything is crushing him down, and everything is just tearing him up into pieces, and from all these different angles. And the thing about the pain, when you were dealing with something like this, especially with the disease, which majority of people don't know, but when you're dealing with the disease or something like that, it's probably 10 times worse than what is described. And so dealing with something like that nonstop every day, I can't imagine why he wouldn't write something like this.
The gods cursed my messiah, cursed my maker. I cursed all of creation. There I lay, feeble and thin. Sick boy, seven my sins. Have you ever felt pain?
Seven my sins. So, this is. Man, I'm glad I got down this rabbit hole, but also, Ren, dude, if you're watching this, probably not, but if you are, man, you make my freaking head spin because there's a lot of stuff that you pack in there. They're so potent and so heavy, and doesn't it applies to you. It applies to what you're dealing with and what you went through, but also a lot of those chunks of what you're describing applies to people day-to-day lives.
Unrelenting, tell me, have you ever felt pain? Condescending, muscles clenching, tell me, have you ever felt
condescending?
A rose emerges from the pavement cracks. They'll write my eulogy with broken glass.
They write my eulogy in a broken glass. That is such a double, triple, quadruple meaning, because a lot of times eulogies in a broken glass is putting together memories that are falling apart, putting together pieces that are falling apart into something then when you put it together, it looks like a broken glass because it has all these different shards that got blown away by the life experience, by dealing what he's dealing with. And then that is such an interesting way of talking about his memories and his life. Wow.
Thermal parallax.
Pain.
Pain the author, I accept this. Pain the teacher, Bruce apprentice. Pain was this thing, pain will come. Pain the mother, I'm the son.
Pain the author, I accept this. So he knows it's something that he was born with. He knows this is something that he has to deal with for the rest of his life, and he accepted that. What he didn't accept and what he had a hard time of understanding is, why is it taking so long? Why is it so severe? Why is it so heavy? Why is it hitting me so hard? And not just that, why am I having all these dark, deep thoughts of, and why is it causing them to be so dark?
Splits you, too many hits you, the dark and the light open both to one.
Yes.
Pain that twists you, the heavens dismiss you, the Father, the Ghost, and the Holy Soul.
Yes.
Body bags, body bagging me. Zip it up quick, get their things on B. I search for peace in the belly of a beast.
Zip it up quick, living zombie. Yeah, he can't do anything. He can't move. I don't know what percentage of his body is shut down, but man, that's probably like 80% or something like that, where you just can't have access to. And so, in search for the peace in the belly of the beast, you turn to every single possible thing in the universe, asking them to help you. Anything and everything that they can possibly help you, at that point, you will accept.
Sick boy on a mantelpiece. Running up a fever, following the leader. Wanna be me, huh? Grass isn't greener. Bright light, seizure, dynamite dealer. Dine at the table of the coroner, E-top.
Yeah, want to be me. Grass isn't greener. So he is in this state where he has all these things in his mind that are super creative. They're soul touching, that he wants to share, but at the same time, and people are like, "Oh wow, you have this talent, great," but also, you don't want to be in this part where I'm at to get to that point. Sure, that applies to a lot of people, but when you're dealing with the disease, when you're dealing with something that is so heavy that your hope does play a good big part of it, but also your body plays a big part of it to heal itself, for mind to heal itself, for your soul to heal, because it's getting crushed every single day, every single second, non-stop, repeatedly. And so what do? How do you handle that? How do you process? How do you live in that every single day? You become numb, and that becomes second nature. But also at the same time, you know that if you surrender to it, it's gone, and you can't surrender to it. There's absolutely no way surrendering to it. So you push and push as much as you can until you can.
13 years and I've been feeling so stark.
Yeah.
Lucky number 13, just my luck.
Yeah.
Empires tumble, rubble and dust. The universe shrinks and the planets combust. In God we trust. God tied a noose to his neck and he walked to the edge and he jumped. Angels wept, I bear witness, watching the whole thing unfold from my bed.
That is he. Oh, that's heavy. He took everything. He was basically saying what I feel like. Again, I'm wrong. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. But laying from your bed and just seeing that hope go away, and seeing everything else with that hope go away, and just dying, thinking like, I can't do this anymore. I can't hold on to that hope anymore. I'm done with it. And so that is a very interesting way to paint that picture.
Where I never depressed, a bed where I'm always depressed, a bed with the human oppressed, a bed for a tomb where I slept, a bed in the room that's a womb for this mess. Sick boy bitten by a tick boy, tell me how it feels to be buried while you breathe. Stones and sticks boy, pain is a gift boy, hard to make a stand when you crawl on your knees and I kneel.
Hard to make a stand where you crawl on your knees, but also pain is a gift. That's what I was talking about. When you have so much pain going on all the time, people wonder, well, okay, you come up with these deep things, but no, it's because I've lived through that pain. And the majority of the time, people who live through the pain and people who have get punched down and just constantly trying to survive, constantly trying to, whether that's disease, whether that's life, whether that's whatever the case is. With the disease, of course, it's a little bit more different, but it applies to other aspects of human life and human going through life and dealing with things. And so, but with the disease, it's much more different, because anybody that goes through that understands those things probably a whole lot differently than regular us people.
I kneel at the altar of my own disease and I beg this guy for mercy. Mercy never came, I did me dirty.
I kneel at the altar of my own disease and I beg to stop. I beg it to just stop. Why are you at me? Why are you tearing me apart? Stop. But disease doesn't want to do that until disease is done. And so, oh man.
Free and hurting, cursing. Jesus died at 33 and still my sins are lurking. Gears are turning, future space uncertain, surgeon incision, murder ambition. Fear of the unknown preserves a religion. Denounced the gods when my body went missing.
Fear of the unknown preserves the religion. Yeah, sometimes we return to religion because everything that we're about to actually go through, it's unknown. And so religion sometimes is that aspect of I can hold on to this to something that's going to go ahead and keep me hope, but also those dark thoughts come in and say this is not helping you, your body is not helping you, your mind is not helping you, your soul is not helping you, you're being shattered into a million pieces, which seems through this video I noticed there's a lot of little references to the broken glass. There's a shattered glass, so it's just him being torn apart. And I think now those 7 deadly sins are coming to play because they all tore in different directions, and those sins tore him even further.
Spray ricochet like a Mac 10. Hot lead hit the bed that was trapped in. Red wings, seraphim out of God's grace.
Pain ricochet like a Mac 10. That was, that feels like just pain is all over the body and it doesn't want to, and it's just bouncing from one part to the next, and it's bouncing through nervous system, through skin, through touch, through everything. You're in pain, and what do you just laid there, and you constantly have to deal with it, and you just lay there, you're hoping and you're praying that something will ease up, and then when it eases up, it gives you a little bit of hope, but then it hits you again, and then it just gets worse and worse and worse.
From heaven like Clapton, stick pins in the voodoo Hendrix.
Nice.
Thick skin, stay humble Kendrick.
Nice.
Stay skeptic, check the biometrics. Bloodstain, crime scene, forensic. Lights on, lights out, fade into the background. So down,
Nice
so
change.
down, running from the silhouette of self-doubt.
Yeah.
By now, really should have figured this shit out. Lights on, lights out. Smackdown. Let it be. Quote John Lennon. Click clack, John got shot for attention. What does that tell you about the good of intentions? Bitterness formed in a storm of aggression.
John got shot for the attention. I mean, that's a whole conversation. That would be hours of conversation from everything that happened to John Lennon and why, and oh man, wow.
Get dropped, imagining heaven. Martin Luther, man, or dead. 6-6 followed by 6 and 7. Build and praise and bury him dead. I was born to be half a man with half a chance. My heart isn't half righteous, half is down and half a...
I was born a half a man and half a chance. Yeah, so he knows this is something that's going to be for the rest of his life. And so, and just the half of that brain is saying, yeah, okay, we got this, but the other half of the brain is coming up with all these negative things. So you walk down this middle path of trying to not to go one way or the other, and so while everything is bombarding you from the both ends.
Those troubles and doors stay darker than Ukraine master plan. Sharper than Dash Star, Splinter and Cinnamon. Irony could kill a man. He makes money when the music lands. Expand Paney, my cheese rain down Parmesan.
Nice.
Followed by seven whole sins for a self-made Armageddon. Sin 1, pride. Pride makes a man kill a man for his ego to survive.
Pride is such a. Am I proud, for example, for my friend or for my child or from whoever else that they succeed in life? Sure, but also pride is there can be an ego that can destroy not just yourself, but it can destroy countless and countless and countless of lives.
Too lost makes the grass look greener. Crucified trust.
That's also he's saying earlier, hey, you want to be me, it's not that easy, it's not that simple. And so that's a nice kind of roundabout way of talking about, yeah, I've had this too.
Free gluttony, humans consume and consume. Planet Earth gets the frontal
Yes.
lobotomy. For sloth, rinse and repeat, reruns, repeat, time lost. Sin.
Rinse and repeat. Yeah, you're sitting there, you're constantly in pain, you're constantly struggling to stay alive, you're constantly dealing with these dark thoughts, and then it's rinse and repeat every single day, every day, every day. And eventually it can take over.
Envy, that's when one man's win is another man's frenzy. Sin 6, wrath, rage, vengeance, killers, psychopath.
Yes.
Sin 7, greed. Greed plants a seed that will destroy us all if we succumb to greed. If we take
Yes.
what we need and take more than we need, then our oceans will bleed. Still we feed and we feed and we sleep and repeat and we exile the shepherds and follow the sheep. We inherit the mean, we inherit.
We exile the shepherds, we follow the sheep. Oh, the history of humankind to that this fits, and the future of the humankind that this fits is unparalleled. That covers a whole lot of subjects that we can talk about, because I mean it's true. It is very much so true, and that fortunately that's happened in the past all through human existence, and it's going to happen in the future through human existence, and we're not going to learn. Hopefully we will. Hopefully we will learn how to be smarter about things. But man, that's if those habits haven't broken down all this time, then it's kind of hard to imagine that all of a sudden they will in the future.
More that we bruise and we beat, we inherit this vanity, circles of creeds, inherit the liars, the murderous thieves, one sin for every one day of the week.
One sin for every one day of the week. Wow. Thank you for this. This is the one I'm gonna probably think about for a little bit more, because I feel like I can talk about it from my perspective, but when he's talking about it, it's probably 2 or 3 times much more potent, because everything's coming from his brain, from his experience, and from his situations and everything he's went through, and not just that, also people around him. And so this can encompass a lot of things. This can encompass a lot of different situations in his life. This can encompass a lot of dark times. And so I don't know, again, if this was when he was sick the most, when he was really struggling to push through. So far, what I've listened to, again, this seems like this points out this was when he was the worst at his situation. So, wow. Thank you for this. Thank you for suggestions. I really appreciate it. I've been enjoying going down this rabbit hole and getting new music. More stuff coming up. So thank you again, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys at the next one, and have a great day.